You're ready for the final initiation. A powerful, ancient, and feared. A journey that transcends the body itself and lifts the soul into other realms. This is where consciousness truly learns to fly. Chapter 7, Astral Projection, the journey beyond the body. You are not your body. This isn't just a spiritual idea, it's a literal truth. Your body is a sacred vehicle, a temple for your experience, but it is not the limit of your being. You are consciousness. You are a soul, a spirit wrapped in light, and you were never meant to be confined. You've known this for a long time. That sense of floating just before sleep, that sudden jolt as if you were falling back into yourself. That dream was so vivid, so real, that it felt like you had traveled somewhere, because you did. This isn't fiction. It's astral projection. And it is the final hidden power that you must now remember. For thousands of years, mystics, sages, and initiates have described this ability, the capacity to consciously leave the physical body and explore the invisible realms, to soar beyond time and space, to visit other planes of existence, to meet guides, soul companions, even your own higher self. In Egypt, it was called the bar leaving the car. In India, the cities of yogic flight. In theosophy, etheric projection. In indigenous wisdom, soul walking, dream time, shamanic flight. And in all of those traditions, it was treated not as a trick, but as a holy initiation. Because once you experience life beyond the body, you never again believe the lie that this material world is all that there is. So, what is astral projection truly? It is the shift of consciousness into the astral body, a subtle energy form that overlays your physical one. This body is luminous, light based, and not bound by physical law. It travels through the astral plane, a world of thought, symbol, energy, and vibration. This plane is very real. In fact, you visit it every single night when you sleep. Yes, every night. Your consciousness detaches from the body and moves through various layers of subtle reality. You just don't remember because you haven't trained yourself to stay conscious during the transition, which is called lucid dreaming. But now you will. So let's begin with the truth of the mechanism. When you sleep or enter deep meditation, the physical body slows, the etheric body softens, and the astral body begins to rise. You may feel this as a buzzing sensation, vibrations, a sense of heaviness or lightness, or even the sound of ringing in your ears. In that moment, if you remain calm, aware, and open, you can slip through the veil. At first, you may find yourself floating above your body, seeing it from the outside. This is not a dream. You are fully conscious, but free, able to move without effort, able to will yourself to any place, any time, or any realm. And with practice, you can gain control of that. You'll be able to travel to lower astral realms where unhealed energies and fragmented thoughts all dwell. Only enter when you're grounded. The middle realms, where you can meet other travelers, learn lessons, and receive insight. The higher realms, filled with light, sacred geometry, libraries of knowledge, and divine intelligences. It's not fantasy. This is spiritual science. And with it comes great power. And yes, great responsibility. Because when you travel beyond the body, you are accessing dimensions that respond instantly to thought and vibration. So, whatever you carry within you, fear, love, curiosity, ego, it becomes amplified there. So, preparation is everything. Astral projection is not about escape, it's about exploration with sacred intent. Now, let me guide you through the foundational process. Exercise, the gateway of flight. Before sleep, dim the lights and lie flat on your back. Breathe deeply. Release all the tension in the body. Begin to visualize your body filling with light, especially at the crown of your head and your heart center. Repeat it silently. I remain conscious as I move between realms. Allow your body to enter sleep, but keep your mind gently awake. You may feel vibrations, floating, heaviness, or lightness. Stay calm. This is the separation phase. When the sensation deepens, imagine rolling out of your body like a second layer peeling off. Don't force it. Gently will yourself to float. And when you're successful, look at your hands. They may appear fluid, translucent, and glowing. This is where you set an intention. Take me where I need to go. And then trust the pull. You may awaken moments later, or return with powerful memories. Either way, you're still activating the doorway. And with time, this process becomes easier and easier. The more you trust, the more vivid your journeys will become. You may meet guides, enter halls of learning, revisit past lives, or even assist others on subtle levels. But always protect yourself energetically. Call in the light before you begin. Surround yourself with sacred symbols. Keep your heart aligned. You are not just playing with visions. You're crossing thresholds of consciousness. And now that you know how to leave the body, you must ask why. Why do you want to travel beyond? Not for entertainment, not to prove anything, but to remember the truth of your infinite self. Astral projection is a tool, a gift, a mirror. It reveals what you are beyond the illusion. It teaches you that death is not the end, that form is fluid, that you are far more than flesh and name. And when you return, you walk through this world lighter, calmer, wiser, with less fear, less attachment, and more compassion. Because once you've touched the stars with your soul, the noise of the world begins to fade. So now, dear traveler, you've awakened all 7 of your innate powers. You've remembered what your mind can do, what your heart can sense, what your spirit can become. And this is only the beginning. Closing the return of the remembering ones. So here you are, no longer just listening, but remembering. You've crossed the threshold. You've traveled through the 7 ancient seas or gates. And with each one, you've unlocked a piece of yourself you once believed lost. But the truth is, it was never gone, only buried, waiting beneath layers of distraction, fear, conditioning, and amnesia. Now the veil is thinner. Now the current flows stronger. Now you know. You know that you are more than what the world told you. That behind your eyes lives a force that can communicate without words, perceive what others cannot see, know what logic cannot explain, move energy with will, remember the future, heal with presence, and soar beyond the body. You are not a seeker anymore. You are a carrier of knowledge, of light, of a lineage older than time itself. And yet, this is not the end. It is the return. You have not been given power to rise above others. You have remembered these gifts to help others rise. These powers were never about escape. They are about embodiment, becoming fully human, fully divine, fully awake in every breath. The world does not need more noise. It needs more vibrational presence. Souls who remember, souls who radiate, souls who walk in silence but speak with frequency. So here is your task, not from me, but from your own soul. Use these powers to heal, to uplift, to liberate. When someone speaks in pain, hear the thought beneath their words. When you walk into a room, let your presence shift the vibration. When you dream, listen for messages from your own higher being. When you sit in stillness, allow your intuition to chart your course. When you hold a loved one, let your hands transmit peace. And when the world tries to convince you that you are small, smile. Because now that you know that you are infinite in disguise, you came here at this time in history for a reason, to awaken when others choose to still forget, to embody what others doubt, to become the bridge between the visible and the invisible, between heaven and earth, between what is and what can be. Let this final truth ring throughout your being. You are the ritual. You are the healing. You are the prophecy and the revelation. The hidden powers of the human being were never meant to stay hidden. They were waiting for someone like you to remember them and walk among the sleeping world as one who is awake. You are not alone. Others are waking up too. And when enough of us rise, the very structure of reality will change. We are the rememberers, the ones who feel energy in a handshake, who hears the silence between words, who dreams wide awake, who carries ancient keys in modern hearts. You have remembered now. Live as if you never forgot. This is the end of the words, but the beginning of activation. Go and let powers awaken in every cell, every step, every breath. The world is ready. The question is, are you? My mind is calm. I am connected to spirit. Spirit flows through me. I release all anger, grief, and guilt. I will take time to listen to myself and my guides. I will remain calm and centered even through chaos. I will allow spirit to flow through and guide me. I will project positive energy to the universe and receive its gifts in turn. I will increase my powers of healing and perception. I will use these powers to benefit myself and others. I will open myself up to love and prosperity. I will invite them into my life. My mind is calm. I am connected to spirit. Spirit flows through me. Blessings of love and light.